Hey, what's going on, DDO players? Axel here. And no, you're not seeing things, you're actually looking at my face. I decided after getting several requests for it that I would start a DDO Let's Play series. And if I was doing a Let's Play series, I wanted to include a webcam because I know for me personally, when I watch Let's Plays, I like to see a webcam in there because I think it adds a little extra something to the video when you can actually see the player playing the game and seeing their reactions to the game. So I've thought about doing this for a while, but I haven't been able to because of my previous computer just could not handle recording video at the same time as recording the game. But I got a new computer a few days ago that's able to not only run all of this stuff, the video in the game, and record it, but it can actually also run DDO in the highest quality settings. So you won't only be seeing Let's Plays on my channel, you'll also be seeing higher quality video on all of my higher quality gameplay on all of my videos, because I'm going from running DDO in the lowest settings possible to running DDO in the highest settings possible. And what you're watching right now is DDO in 1080p HD, 60 frames per second, so it should look a lot better for this and future videos. I thought about which quest I was going to run, and I decided on the Snitch because I need it for favor. I actually have not run it yet on this character. Somehow I've missed it. I was looking through my adventure compendium a few minutes ago and I had not run it. This is a quest that I obviously haven't run in a long time, but I used to farm this a lot for the Epic Antique Great Axe, which the seal drops in this quest, and that used to be one of the best weapons in the game when cap was 20. Quest is fairly straightforward. You have to chase down this halfling who basically trolls you the whole way and laughs at you. I'm a bit over level. I'm level 27, and this is a level, I believe, 22 or 23 quest on Epic Elite, so it won't be too bad. So I'm running my normal 15 cleric, 4 paladin, 1 fighter. This is a build that, while it doesn't have near the DPS as, say, a barbarian or paladin, because it doesn't have like holy sword or anything like that, but it does have a lot of really good self-healing, and it's very survivable. And while it can't solo Epic Elites as fast, I don't think you're really cut off from running a lot of solo stuff in Epic Elite on this build as that you can on other builds. It's just it takes longer. Soloing will be a lot easier on Epic Elite once I get to level 28 and I can actually, okay, I'm blind, alright, where I can actually wear that Thunderforge Guardian's upgrade plate. That thing makes soloing Epic Elite a lot easier because it cuts off 30 damage on every hit. So especially if you're a melee, that's huge. And if you're on half health or less, it takes off 60. Okay, now like I said, I haven't run this in a long time, so bear with me if I don't zerg straight through this. 'Cause I just don't. And I've got to reset my... When I got my new computer, it reset all my hotkeys, and let's see, okay, here's the ladder. I normally have my E key set to interact, but I guess I forgot to do that because I couldn't get the valve to turn down there. You don't actually have to kill any of this stuff, except if you want to try to keep down Dungeon Alert, or if you can't get through the tunnel. Those oozes can really eat up your weapons. You want to be careful. If you're a newer player, never hit an ooze with your standard weapon unless it is something that's resistant to acid, like what is resistant to acid? I think, I don't even remember, to be honest. There's certain weapon types that are, but can't think of them at the top of my head. Oh, glass. That's what it is. I don't know why I couldn't remember. Like the mukbang is made of glass, so it doesn't break when it comes in contact with acid. But other stuff, anything made out of iron, it will. I'm not sure if I'm heading the right way. Like I said, it's been a while. Yeah, this isn't the right way. We gotta go. Yeah, this is the right way. And I do remember in this quest that you always want to jump down. You want to pull all 3 levers, and then you want to jump down the hole that has the water coming out of it. And unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to lose my blitz.
If you could lower one of the nearby ladders, you would be able to climb up onto the rooftops.
I love when the DM points out the obvious. If you could pull down one of the ladders, you might be able to use it. Really? That's a shocker. Never would have thought of that. So one of the things that's really important if you're soloing epic elites on a melee is you want to keep moving all the time, especially if there's champions around.
As you turn the
Your best defense to anything in DDO is moving around.
And angry squeals nearby.
And these rats actually hit pretty hard. I don't want to take any chances, so I'll throw displacement on. I don't believe any of these guys have true seeing. Yeah, if you don't have displacement clickies, you should. If you want to solo epic elites, they're pretty much a must, unless you're running an arcane class that gets displacement inherently. They're actually really easy to craft too. Just run the shroud a bit. I don't believe you need any tier 3 ingredients for that, just tier 2. You can probably buy it off the auction house actually. Okay, there's a trap. And there's our trolling halfling again. Love that name, Kratos. Always makes me think I got him for it. So as far as weapons right now, I'm running a tier 2 Thunderforge Great Axe. I would like to be running a tier 2 Thunderforge Maul because after reviewing all the math, which I got wrong in my cleric review video by the way, and I've corrected it since, the Maul is probably your best choice for DPS if you're running in Dreadnought because of Pulverizer. That's something I initially overlooked when I was putting together my battle cleric build video. But you want Maul. The reason I'm not is because I'm going to ETR pretty soon anyways, and I don't want to have to burn stuff on respecking and all that when I'm just going to ETR 28 anyways. And when I ETR, I'm going to do a few lives as a 2-weapon fighter. It's going to be the same build, it's just going to be a 2-weapon fighting variant instead of 2-handed fighting. The reason I'm doing 2-weapon fighting is because I'm going to be running in the Primal Avatar Destiny. I need to get some Primal lives out of the way. That's next in my journey to Epic Completionist, which I'll get to eventually. And the Primal Avatar tree gives bonuses to 2-weapon fighting, so it only makes sense for me to switch to 2-weapon fighting. I thought about running in the Fear of the Wild Destiny, but then I realized that you can't actually do that and use Sacred Defender stance at the same time. Oh shoot. Derp. Gotta switch this valve off. Alright. possibly some. I think there's some. I think these things will blow you off. I can't remember. I don't need to shrine, but I'll do it anyways. May as well get my haste and damage boost stuff back. It's crazy how much better DDO looks if you run it in the highest settings as compared to the lowest settings. It looks so much better. It's like I'm playing a different game. And I'm looking for my... Where are they at? Okay, my Canned Propulsion Boots. This is one other thing you should always have. If you don't have some kind of abundant step item, definitely get it. The abundant step is so useful. It has so many applications. And I forgot to buff myself. Shoot. I accidentally switched my hotbar. About died there because of that. Alright.
As you open
I think we're more than halfway through the quest now.
The sound of gears turning can be heard from the water below.
Thank you. Goodbye. Unless the ladder bug gets me. Oh my gosh, come on. Fine, I'll kill you. Jeez. Just so insistent on it. Maybe not. Really need to work my ladder climbing skills. Guys, I'm thinking about starting a Twitch. I haven't decided yet. I was thinking possibly on Fridays because that's the best day for me. But if that's something you guys want to see, then let me know, because I'm thinking about it. Starting a actual set time once a week to stream Twitch. There's apparently an optional right here where you can just sneak past these dogs, but I have never actually done it. Alright, then we gotta pull the valve and jump back downstairs. Okay, we've got a little bit of a mob to kill here, and there's actually an optional right there behind that waterfall if you want to kill a rust monster. Don't think I'm going to go for it though, because I don't want him to eat all my gear. I'm going to use the displacement clicky, taking a little bit more damage than I'm comfortable with here. Be a champion somewhere. You never know. If you're ever soloing an epic elite and you're just taking a ton of damage and you don't know why, odds are there's some champion caster or champion archer just hitting you with crits, or not crits, but champion boost damage from like way far off. Alright, we've got a lever to pull and a shrine. I'll go ahead and use it. Why not? I actually need to swap in a couple spells probably. And this is what I'm running on my spell list right now if you guys are ever wanted to see. I was thinking about swapping in where is it? The AC boosting single target. I mean, it doesn't do anything for me, but Shield of Faith, where is it at? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and swap that in. It's not something you really need to use, but it gives me an extra 4 AC. I don't know if that makes any difference. It probably doesn't, but whatever. I like to cast everything on myself anyways. Alright.
Roderick Nettle's familiar giggle can
we
be
are at
heard
the
in
end.
the next courtyard.
Unfortunately, what I don't like about this quest is you can't kill the stupid halfling when you get to the end. He trolls you the whole quest, and then you don't actually get to kill him. You get to kill the guy that does kill him. And whatever, I may as well use blur. Probably just pop a displacement click anyways. I've got 4 of them. And I actually don't use them as often as I used to. I've got to work on my hotbars. I keep accidentally swapping to the wrong one. I need to fix my settings and my key mapping really bad. And if you're wondering why I'm running back and forth, it's called, well, when you do that, it basically ups your DPS because the first 2 swings in the animation are faster than the third. So if you're ever fighting a single target boss, you want to actually sidestep like this. I try to do it when I can, but oftentimes I'm too lazy. One really cool trick is if you, on the haste boost and the damage boost, there's a little bit of ending lag, but if you hit them and then hit your cleave, you can actually skip that ending lag, or at least it seems that way to me. Because I notice much less lag if I hit the haste and damage boost and then immediately go into a cleave. Alright guys, well that's it for this video. Let me know if you like these Let's Plays. If you do, I'll keep doing them. Unlike my other videos, this is really easy for me to record. I don't have to make notes, I don't have to do any homework. I just sit down, hit record, and play the game. And I play the game anyway, so it's no trouble for me to just record it as well. So if you like these videos, let me know. And as always, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.